Hello everyone, and then welcome to the continuation of our previous lesson, which is the web development project. So this is what we were able to achieve. Okay, so in our next or this particular lesson, we are actually going to do the hero section. Okay, so the hero section is the first prominent or visible page that people actually see when they visit your page. Okay, so that said, I'm going to my index, and then outside the header. Okay, outside the header tag, that's the closing tag of our header, I'm going to create a div called hero section. So div dot hero, let's use hero sec. Okay, so what we'll do is, okay, so we've done the hero sec or section, and then I'm going to, so inside here is where we are going to actually do our typing for or coding for this site. Okay, so let's structure it. First, we would want our um let's create an h1 tag. So h1. Okay, so inside the h1 tag we are going to type let's see, for the best, for the best, and with the best. Okay, so let's see what happens. So for the best and with the best. Okay, you can capitalize the f. Okay, then let's create an h2 tag. So an h2, and then I'm going to do lorem. Let's say lorem let's say 120. So you're going to first some dummy text. Okay, so that's a lot. 120 is a lot, so let me take some out. Let's type lorem again. Okay, so lorem, let's use 15. Okay, so that's quite okay. I can better so just take some out. Yeah, this okay. Some few text. So we are going to create the buttons. Okay, so as you see here, we have some buttons. Okay, so let's do that. So outside of the h2 tag, okay, we're going to create a div dot, and then I'll call it um, hero button, hero btn, hero btn. So inside our hero btn, so this container, okay, is going to house our buttons. Okay, the purpose for it is we would use flex to actually make it align them to be on the same plane, like a horizontal way. Okay, so inline. So let's create our button. So button. So our first button, I'm going to call it let's say services. Okay, so you have our button. Because we already have a button, and then we've styled it, which is why it's also taking the property of the button. Okay, this particular button. If I create another button, it will also take the same. So let's do let me just do shift. So shift alt and then down arrow key for another button. And then this button, I'm going to call it let's use read more. Okay. Yes. Just notice our div. Okay, there's no v, so let me add v here. Okay, and then add another v. Yeah. Okay, so now hero button. Okay, we can actually do some inline styling. Okay, so instead of doing some styling in our main, we can actually do that here. Okay, so inside our HTML, to do that, we want to actually work with let's see, so our h1 tag, let's see, let's give some property, or so first let me give it an id. So id, I'll give it let me see, head hyphen text. The reason I might reference it in our main.css to do some styling, that's if we need to. And let's come to, where is this? Okay, so our h2 tag, I'll give it an id, I'll call it sub text. So this subtext, let's see what we can do here. So I can style it by giving a style, or let's leave it here. Okay, I'm going to type, let's give a style, and the style we can actually do equals, then we want to center it, so text hyphen align, we bring out colon, and then we use center. We can terminate it here. Nothing happens, so style. Okay, let me take this out. Okay, we'll come to this later. Let's work on our hero. So I'm going to my main. Then I'm going to give it a background color. Sorry, background image. Let's use URL. Okay, and I've already added an image to this. So if I click here, you can see I have another image called BG. Okay, so the folder that we created first, which is, okay, so this folder, at first we had only the icon. Okay, but now we have the BG, so the background image, which is this. So let's do that. So it's also inside our images folder. So images, then BG. Shouldn't be this, but let's use the icon instead. So icon, okay, icon, okay. So the BG should be for the body. So body, let me just copy this, Control C, going paste it here, and then I'll change here to the BG / BG. Okay, so you can see we have some texture here. Okay. Okay, so we want our user, when the user visits the page, we want it to fill, like, the background image to fill everything, the entire screen. So inside our hero section, what we do is we'll set our height to, let's use 100 VH. So viewport height, and then the width to viewport 100 VW. Okay, so if the person visits the page, the person is going to see the entire screen. So you can see this, the entire screen. So it will fill the entire screen. That's a viewport. Okay, so depending on the device, it would fill that particular distance until the person scrolls before you see the other things beneath it. So I need to take this out, which is the repetition. Okay, so that should be it for now. In the next lesson, we'll actually try to center everything. I think our text has disappeared because this is black, so we'll have to change the text to white. Okay, so we'll do that in the next lesson. Thank you.